Hello, 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 everybody. This is Dr. Shaniva Early, the Craft Doctor, and I'm here with my first video with the year of crafts. I don't know if I told y'all that I decided to do the full year of crafts, and I wrote down like what I'm gonna do, the ones that I really like to do, and so I'm gonna get started. The first one was Home Sweet Home. That was in issue number one of the book. Issue number one of the book, and it's a rabbit or something, and it's too girly for what I wanted it to be. It was supposed to be a plaque for my brother's house, but it's too girly, so I need to find something else that would replace that image. So I'm gonna do Adventure Awaits instead, which is this, which is the next thing on my list. But when I went into the box, guess what I did? I already did it. Adventure Awaits. So this must have been the card that I did when I showed you this when we first got the year of crafts. So I almost never do the sentiment that they do because I don't know who I'm gonna send cards to for what. So I usually like do my own thing. So this is the card that I made, and so what I decided to do was the alternative card, right? So I'm still going to do the Adventure Awaits design, but I'm just going to do it in another color palette because this color palette is not working for me. And what I did was I grabbed my color card and I said, how can I make this into what I want it to be? The colors I wanted, the papers that out of the papers that I have. So I pulled out this color card. And so I'm going to use this color card, and I picked out my colors. Let me check off that I'm doing Adventure Awaits, and I didn't leave room for the date. So this will be December. You're going to see this on December, I think, 30th. It'll be in my logbook anyway. Okay. So what colors I picked? I went to and I picked some browns because I'm doing this for a housewarming card for my brother. So I am going to use the tree, but I'm using this color palette, and so I'm coming close is with the papers that I have using this color palette, right? So this is what I have. This is going to be my pattern paper here. Then the strip is going to be the dark blue with the white. And of course I have a card base 6x6. I'm going to put cherries on the tree, and this will be my tree. So these colors is this color scheme, and this is how you use that color card. Okay, so let's see what we look like when we get done with this. Okay. Oh, I need this. I'll just put this over here for a reference because it also tells you how to do it. It says cover the card front with the paper, which will be this. And then measure my pattern paper 4.5. I'm sorry, 5.5 square, and adhere it to the center of that paper. So this is our card base here. 6x6. It's one of the Crafter's Companions card bases, and I'm going to grab this and I'm gonna cut it to 6x6. 6x6, and then I'm gonna grab this piece and I'm gonna cut this to 5.5 square. And this is going to go in the center of that. Okay, so that is this. And then it says stamp and color the suitcase, which you're not using a suitcase. So we're going to stamp, die cut our sentiments. So let me this. Grab my diamond press machine right quick, and we're going to cut out with the big circle. Okay, so this is my strips right here. Did I not pick out something to cut out? Oh, I know what I was going to do. I'm going to cut out the center of this with my big circle. See, and this won't go in here. Will it go in my this thing? Yes. So this is the reason why I bought this midi, for situations like this. It won't work with this. And of course, never fails that my puppies get the barking as soon as I get to working. Okay, so I'm going to use my midi. I'm cutting out the largest circle. It must be my husband getting off work. Okay. It must be somebody in the yard. Okay. So this will go like that. And then this will go here. And that will go there. And then we'll take our our red. And we'll use one down. Cut this out. Out, and that will go in there. And while I got this out, put this back here. I will take this and cut out my tree. Okay, and we're gonna put our tree right there. And I'm gonna take our little bird, and we're gonna cut out our little bird. We got our little bird that will go in the tree. I wanted to use some apples, but since I'm doing red here, I don't want to use the apples, so I'm going to take this here, this one, and there's a little flower there, and I'm going to cut out some flowers. Let me move this out the way. And I'm going to bring in another color only because I'm going to try to do this color here, and because, let's see if I can find a yellow. Or there it is, right there. A golden rodish color. That it looks more yellow than it really is on the screen. I'm just gonna cut out a little bit. And do I have any small? I never use the tiny ones. I have a tiny machine too, but I'm not gonna have to pull that out. I'll just use this diamond press machine and cut out a few of these flowers. Okay, put that right there. That's two. One here, one there. So we need two more. And one more. Okay. And there we go. Okay, this little flower. Go back on there. All of these will go back in here. My color card, number 230. I'll just sit right there for a minute. My folders. Ouch. And then I have my glue. This goes here. Okay, and so let's start putting this together. Oh, I know what I wanted to do though. This right here is so plain to me. So I'm just gonna grab something and give it some texture. So this was in there. Let's see if it's wide enough. No. Let's see if we have any embossing folders that are wider. No, don't look like it. So I'm just gonna grab a rando embossing folder. This right here. just to get us some texture. I picked a good one because it kind of goes with our pattern. I really don't need to give this blue paper any pattern because it's basically hidden. I'm trying to put the box back in, your craft box back in. It's yours. Okay, so let's put this baby together. Quickly. And this will be our very first one. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is put this paper on here. Okay, so I'm just going to take my tape gun. The funny thing is, you will never know when you get this card, whoever that may be, that there's a hole missing. Okay, there we go. No one would ever know it's a hole missing. Next, we're going to put this in the next layer. Alrighty. This goes right on here as best center as I can get it. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then now these two pieces here. This needs to be cut at 5 1/2 because I did not cut this down. This piece is just a piece I had laying in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this to 2. Do it tell me what to cut it? In our instructions. Yep, 2 by 5 1/2. 2 by 5 1/2. And then this right here will get cut to 2. No, 1 3/4. By 5 1/2. Okay. And this will get matted onto here. Okay, and because I usually don't put my sentiment on, I'm not going to put the sentiment on until I decide what I want it to be. Okay, that will go right like that. Seems a little crooked. No, it's not. Okay, and then I'm going to take this piece. And this, make sure it opens correctly. What's that? And then this piece goes, layer the sentiment strip slightly wider across the top and bottom. No. Attach the sentiment strip across the center. So if you say the center, so approximately there. Does that look straight, y'all? Approximately there. Okay. Then we're going to take this piece and we're going to mat it on this piece. And so see that just putting it through that embossing folder gave it some texture and made it look not so plain. Okay, I'm going to put this right on there. Try to put it more centered. Some little straggly tapes. Okay, center. And it didn't say do this, but I think I want to give it some dimension. So I have some dimensionals, just so it won't be so flat. Okay, I'll move this over here, there. Now, and you don't have to usually take these all off if you don't want to, because some of them are just placeholders. Like the one in the middle expressly, it's just really a placeholder. Okay, so now we're going to put this there, and then we're going to take this and put this right here. Now it gave our card a little bit of dimension. And so then we're going to take our little guy here, and we're going to lay him in the center. Okay, so this is more of a man looking card now than a woman. And I'll put like a welcome to your new home or something like that card, as opposed to the other one that looked very girly. Okay, so we're gonna just put this right on there, just like that. Super cute, super cute. Okay, now we're gonna take the bird, put the bird right there. And we're going to add our little flowers. And I think this is super cute. And two more. One here. Oh, I didn't need that extra one because I had the birdie. Can we put a flower on the one with the birdie too? Or would it be too much? Like the flower, the birdie is on the flower. Don't tear. Let's put this one right there. And then I'll take this little bitty pop dot. Put a little glue right there. Look at it. And so it looks plain because there's nothing right here, but I will put a sentiment on there for him that says something like happy housewarming or congratulations or something like that. And that is a quick card with some dimension. Super cute for a man. And it is the match to the Adventure Awaits card that I previously did. There we go. So that's those two. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see y'all in the next one.